Hello all, welcome to my channel. Today we will be taking the second lecture of the governance series. Today we will be dealing with the topic Sevattom model. Now let us see what is Sevattom model. Sevattom model is a quality management framework applicable to public service delivery organizations in all its departments. So, Sevattom model is a quality management framework for public delivery. Service delivery excellence model provides a framework for organizations to assess and improve the quality of service delivery to the citizens. So the Sevattom model is a service delivery mechanism or a service delivery model which aims to give excellent service to the citizen, and it also aims to improve the quality of service delivery and also assess the service delivery of the system towards the citizen. The Sevattom model is a model proposed by the second ARC. ARC stands for Administrative Reforms Commission. So, Sevattom model is a model which is proposed by the second Administrative Reforms Commission, and the main aim is for public service delivery. The word Sevattom is a combination of two Hindi words, Seva, which means service, and Uttam means excellence. So, Sevattom as a whole means excellent service. Sevattom model is now regarded as a standard model for providing services in citizen-centric governance. So, the Sevattom model is a standard model for providing services to the citizens. So, the major aim of Sevattom model is to provide citizen-centric governance. In other words, it aims to give good governance. The model is developed by rectifying the drawbacks in their earlier mechanisms of public delivery like citizen charters, and is gradually adopted by various departments under the central and the state government. So, the Sevattom model is an improved mechanism which is rectifying the defects of other models like the citizen charter and other framework for governance. So, it is a new and improved model which is proposed by the second ARC. And the main aim of Sevattom model is to provide citizen-centric governance. In other words, it aims to give good governance. And the word Sevattom comes from Seva and Uttam. Seva means service and Uttam means excellence. So, Sevattom as a whole means excellent service. Now, let us see what are the 7 steps in Sevattom model. The 7 steps in Sevattom model. The model prescribes 7 steps. So, as we all know, the Sevattom model is proposed by the second ARC, and they are prescribing 7 steps in the Sevattom model of governance or Sevattom model of service delivery. So, the first step is define services and identify the clients. So, the first step is to define the services that they are providing and to identify the clients that are in need of the services. That is the first step in Sevattom model of governance. The second step is to set standards and norms for each service. So, the second step is to set a particular standard of the quality of the service that they are providing, and they should also form a norm for each service. That is the second step in the Sevattom model of service delivery. The third step is develop capability to meet the set standards. So, the third step is capacity building to meet the standards they have already set in the second step. The fourth step of the Sevattom model of service delivery is to perform to achieve the standard. So, the fourth step is to perform. That is, they should show the performance to achieve the standards which they have already set in the quality of the service delivery. The fifth step is to monitor performance against the set standard. So, the performance of the organization should be monitored so that we can ensure that they are meeting the standard or the quality which they have set. The sixth step of the Sevattom model is to evaluate impacts through an independent mechanism. So, the impact of the service delivery should be evaluated. That is the sixth step. And the seventh and the final step of the Sevattom model is continuous improvement based on monitoring and evaluation. So, as time passes, we should be able to improve the quality of the service delivery according to the needs of the time. For that, we should monitor the service and constantly evaluate the service so that we can find the defects in the service and improve accordingly. I am once again repeating the seventh step. The first step, define services and identify the clients. The second step is to set the standards and norms for each service. The third step is to develop capability to meet the set standards. The fourth step is to perform to achieve the standards. The fifth step is to monitor performance against the set standards. The sixth step is to evaluate impacts through an independent mechanism. The last step is continuous improvement based on monitoring and evaluation. Now let us see what are the three modules in the Sevattom framework. The Sevattom framework has basically three modules. They are citizen charter, public grievance mechanism, and service delivery capability. The three modules of the Sevattom framework are citizen charter, public grievance mechanism, and service delivery capability. Now let us see what are the main objectives of the Sevattom model of service delivery. The main objective is to improve the quality of public service delivery in the country. So the main aim of the Sevattom model of governance or the Sevattom model of service delivery is to improve the quality of the public service delivery in the country. In other words, it aims at a good governance. Now let us see the intermediate outcomes of this framework. The intermediate outcomes are expected from compliance of conditions designed for each of these three components. These include the citizen empowerment. So one of the outcome which is expected by the Sevattom model is the citizen empowerment. The citizen should be empowered. Redress satisfaction. The grievances of the citizens should be properly addressed and they should be satisfied. That is the second outcome. And the third and the final outcome is capacity enhancement. So the government or the organization should be able to enhance its capacity to meet the grievances and the needs of their clients. All these are the three intermediate outcomes of Sevattom framework. Now let us look at some of the benefits of the Sevattom model. The framework enables implementing organizations to undertake a systematic, credible and authenticated self-assessment for citizen-centric service delivery. Using this analysis, practical solutions are gradually and systematically incorporated into the organization's day-to-day routine, thereby ensuring sustainable results. So, under this Sevattom framework, the implementing organization will be able to take a systematic and a credible and an honest self-assessment for assessing the quality of their service towards the citizen. So, they should be systematically and honestly evaluated about their performance. Using this analysis, we will be able to make practical solutions of the errors or the defects in our service delivery and improve our performance in the future. So we will be able to analyze the organization will be able to analyze their own activity and they will be able to spot some errors or defects in their activity, and they will be able to work on the defect and improve. Thereby the system will be constantly evolving and the quality of service delivery will keep on increasing each day. That is the major benefit of Sevattom model. There are four broad ways in which the Sevattom model can be used. The first is as a self-assessment tool. The Sevattom model can be used as a self-assessment tool by organizations already motivated to improve service delivery. So, the organizations which are already motivated to improve their service delivery can use the Sevattom framework as a self-assessment tool. That is one of the major benefits of the Sevattom framework. The second point is as a requirement standard. So, in the 7 steps of the Sevattom framework, we have already discussed that. The second step is to set the standards of the quality of the services that the organization is going to deliver. So, the Sevattom model helps the organization to set a standard of the quality of the services that they will be providing to the citizen. That is the second benefit. This model will be able to provide a benchmark for the organization to achieve. The third benefit of this Sevattom framework, that is, it can be used as a benchmark assessment process to be established. So, we will be able to analyze and assess our performance each time, and we will be able to set a benchmark for assessing the performance. And this model can also be used as a rating model to recognize and reward organizations that are doing commendable work in service delivery. So, the Sevattom model can be used as a rating model to give recognition and various rewards to the organization that are doing exceptional work when it comes to service delivery. So, the merit system will get promoted further. All these are the major benefits of the Sevattom model. Now let us see the conclusion. Sevattom is a continuing journey to revamp and refurbish our public service delivery system to a level of excellence desired by the citizen. Sevattom is a continuing journey to revamp and refurbish our public service delivery system to a level of excellence desired by the citizen. So, the main aim of the Sevattom model is not a single step. It is a continuous step throughout the time, thereby constantly evolving the quality of the public service delivery to meet the desired level as desired by the citizens. So, what the Sevattom model aims is the continuous evolution of the service delivery mechanism of a government and meeting and satisfying the need of the citizens along with time. It is not a single step. With time, the concept evolves. That is the major significance of the Sevattom model. The Sevattom model incorporates e-governance solutions, process re-engineering, capability building of public servants, and partnership with social groups to achieve transparency and accountability in the delivery systems and make the good governance a reality. So, the Sevattom model aims to incorporate various components. One of the components is e-governance. E-governance means electronic governance, that is using of computer and other digital platform for governance. So, thereby we will be able to reduce corruption and make the process more easy, and we will be able to make paperless documents. We will be able to reach out to more people. All these are benefits of e-governance. And process re-engineering. It will also aim to re-engineer, that is to restructure the process, thereby removing the defects in the current system. That is also a major component of the Sevattom model. It also focuses on capacity building of the public servants. As we all know, once the public servants get into a service, they are rarely given any upgradation or any training. So, they should be properly trained the public servants should be properly trained periodically so that they will be able to cope up with the need of the time. And the Sevattom model also aims to partner with various social groups to achieve transparency and accountability in the public service delivery. So they also aim to achieve transparency and accountability in the public service delivery and make the concept of good governance a reality. So the ultimate aim of Sevattom model is good governance. So it aims to make the good governance a reality. So the Sevattom model is not a reality. It is actually an ideal framework which all government should aim to achieve. And it is also a constantly evolving concept. So with the course of time, this concept further evolves. So whenever the government tries to achieve the Sevattom model, good governance will eventually happen. So achieving good governance or the Sevattom model should be the ultimate goal of all government. With this, I am ending this lecture. If you like this video, please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.